everyone, I hope you're well, and we're going to do some more Pilates today. I hope everyone who did the video yesterday felt good and had a nice stretch, and we're going to do very similar today, a few different exercises, but it's all floor based again, so you have a nice lie down to start and we will have a nice stretch and relax. Okay, so if you have a lay down on your mat here with your knees bent, head relaxed back and your feet about hip width apart, and we're just going to lay there making sure our hips are nice and square to the ceiling and our chest is nice and proud to the ceiling as well, pushing our shoulder blades back flat onto the mat so everything's nice and square. Make sure your feet are facing forwards and you've got a gap between your chin and your chest so you're not looking down at your body, so your head's right back. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle down a bit. Alright, so from here we're just going to take a nice flop over to the right with both our legs. Okay, so we're relaxing our left leg on top of our right and we're just relaxing there, making sure that top leg is really heavy so it's not tense, not holding it. Make sure it flops right over so we get a nice relaxation in the leg, and that allows our body to get that nice heavy feeling to allow the legs to fully relax and stretch, and to get a nice sort of twist in the lower back here, which again allows the lower back to relax. We don't want to hold any unnecessary tension in our lower spine. So we're going to swap our legs to the other side now. So legs across to the other side. So you've got your right leg on top now, so just feel like your right leg is fully relaxed as well. And you may feel like one side feels a bit more comfortable than the other. That's completely normal. It just depends if you're holding any tightness in your lower back or your hips. Good, and you're keeping our upper body nice and relaxed here as well. So we're going to bring the legs back to the centre and drop them over to the first side again. And then we're just going to reach our arms back. They can stay on the floor, but I want you to reach for that wall behind you. So you get a nice stretch down both sides of the body. So abs held tightly, and you're just reaching towards the back wall. Good, so we've got a stretch in the lower spine and all down the side of the body as well by taking those arms back. So leave the arms as they are and just swap the legs to the other side again. And that will swap sides with the other leg. And breathing here. So you can close your eyes, allow yourself to relax. Just giving yourself half an hour to get a really beneficial stretch and relaxation. Good, well done. You can bring your legs back to the centre and bring your arms back down to the side as well. I'm going to just bring both feet off the floor here and hug into a little ball. And we're just going to hold there. So I want you to pull those legs as tight as you can into your chest. So really hug them in tight. Good, and then I want you to lift your head off and curl up like a little ball. So you're almost trying to touch your forehead with your knees. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep the legs there, but just relax the head back down again and relax the shoulders. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Good, and really feel like your lower back is really heavy into the mat. Okay, so really trying to relax our lower spine. And again, then breathe in. And as you breathe out, lift the head off, curl up into that nice tight little ball, keeping hold of the legs. And then relax the upper body down again. Relax the shoulders. Good. And then just let go of the legs and just rock from side to side. Just relaxing the hips, relaxing in the lower back again, side to side. Quite a big movement. Okay. And then we're going to go in a circle now. So just going round both directions, almost like a little massage into the mat with your lower spine, and then change direction. Good. Well done. And then we're going to take a nice full body stretch. So you're going to lengthen your arms and your legs and stretch out. So everything's nice and straight, nice and tall, nice and long. And again, concentrate on your breathing. Breathing is really important to encourage that relaxation, and we don't want to hold any unnecessary tension anywhere. So breathe out the stress. Good, and we're just going to take one leg now. So one leg, both hands, and pull it in nice and tight into your chest. So we should just get a nice stretch. Back of the thigh, inner thigh slightly as well. And remember, allow your head to relax back. Think about that tennis ball that's underneath your chin as well. Good, circle the ankle round a few times to the right and the left, just to get some movement into the ankle and the foot, and then change legs. So bringing the other leg in, pull it tight, hold it there for a sec, and then rotate round a couple of times, as I said, in both directions. Good, well done. Alright, so we're going to bend our knees and we're going to drop again, legs over to one side. I'm going to take those arms back again and stretch one more time before we move on. So reach for the back of the room, get that nice side stretch. If your legs are over to the right hand side with the left leg on top, you should be feeling a nice stretch down the left side of your body. If you're not, I need you to really elongate your arms towards the back of the room and stretch it out. Good, leave the arms where they are, we'll go the other side. So round legs across to the other side and then stretch those arms back. Getting a nice stretch now down the right side of the body, so your right leg is on top of your left. Good, and back to the centre and just bring the arms back to the side. Okay, well done. Alright, so we're going to leave our arms now just by our side. We're going to turn our palms up so we're not tempted to hold on to that mat. Okay, so arms just relaxed at your side, slightly away from you, so a slight diagonal. And then we're just going to lift off to that tabletop position. Okay, so with our tabletop position, we want a nice right angle here. Okay, so we don't want any heels coming down to our bottom, so making sure we're in that nice right angle position. Okay, so very, very basic. Okay, move your arms actually slightly wider to move them out of the way. We're just going to drop our legs as far across over to the right as we can. Okay, if you were to go any further, that the legs would drop, you know that's where you've got to stop. Okay, we want to keep the movement, keep it controlled, and then back to the centre. I'm going to repeat over to the other side, so legs across to the other side as far over as they can go. Breathe. This is called your knee drop exercise. And back to the centre. Make sure those heels haven't dropped, so you're maintaining that position that you started in. And again, across to the right. Now this time I want you to think about what that left shoulder blade is doing, okay? So if that left shoulder blade has come right off the floor, you know you've taken those legs too far, okay? We want to try and keep nice and square with our chest to the ceiling. So come back, and now the other side. So watch that right shoulder blade doesn't lift too much. We're working around our waist now, so our obliques, around our waist, holding that position. Back to the centre. Good, and then drop the feet. Well done. Just move the hips up off the mat, and then just rock the legs from side to side, keeping the feet on the floor. Good, well done. And stretch out fully for me. We're going to revisit that exercise again near to the end of the class. So that was your basic version of it. We can do more of an advanced version of it, which we will cover later. So take another stretch out. Good, and from here I'd like you to roll onto your side. Okay, so we're going to roll onto our side. I'm going to shimmy up a little bit here. We're going to do some inner thigh work now. So you can either relax fully down to the mat, or you can have your head supported on your hand. It's completely up to you. I'm going to drop my top leg over the top, and I'm going to stretch my underneath leg. Okay, so top leg over the top, underneath leg straight. This hand just rests on your thigh, or if you need help balancing, just on the floor in front of you. But don't put any unnecessary tension in your arm. If you do feel like you're taking tension in your arm, take your arm off and allow yourself to balance without the support of your arm. Draw your belly button through to your spine so your abs are tight. And you're going to lift that bottom leg off the floor. Now you can see my toes are pointing forwards, not up. Okay, not funny angles with the feet. You want to rotate those toes so they face forward. I'm just going to gently pulse here. Okay, I'm going to shake my hand out so I'm not pressing down too much on that hand. So I'm working my inner thigh. So real little pulses, lifting that leg off as high as you can get it. And that inner thigh is straight away engaged. Abs held tightly. Just pulsing, pulsing, pulsing here. And breathing as well, don't forget your breathing. And again, shake out the arm, make sure you're not using it to help support too much. If you can lift it to the ceiling, and then you know that you're not relying on it to balance. Keep pulsing with that leg, working that inner thigh. Good, and we're going to take some circles now. So we're going to go forward circles. So if you imagine your heel is drawing a circle, or your toes even, whichever's easier to visualise, going one way and then reverse the other way, so going in circles. Good, change direction again. So I'm going forward circles now. I'm going to draw about 6 in each direction. Then other way, real burn in that inner thigh now, hopefully. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. If you had your head on your hand, allow your head to relax. Just release any tension from your neck. And then you're going to bend both knees in whilst we're waiting. So whilst you're relaxing there, breathe. Good. And what we're going to do now is we're going to give the leg a break. We're going to bring both hands out in front of us, so I'm like this, but on the floor. You just can't see my hands when I'm there. So palms together, relaxing down, head all the way down. Okay? So abs nice and tight. We're just going to lift that top arm. This is my left arm that I'm using. Whichever arm is on top, lift it up. Good, up to the ceiling. And you're going to go all the way. I haven't planned this very well because this TV unit is now in my way. So you carry on. I'm going to switch to the other side and see if I can do it like this. There we go. So well, you should end up in this position here. So you've got both arms nice and wide, okay? So head turned towards that arm that was moving, so it was your left arm. Okay, so you've ended up, legs are still to the right. Both arms are nice and wide in line with your shoulders. You're pushing that left shoulder blade down into the floor. And breathe. Good, you're going to move that left arm again now, lift it up. Up, 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 up. To the ceiling, rolling back onto that right side and palms together. And again, arms up. Open the door, use the arm, head following moving hand. And again, shoulder blades flat. So really opening up the chest now, leaving those legs to fully relax to the right. Head to the left. And breathe. Remember, feel free to shut your eyes throughout. You might see with my eyes shut. Breathe, blow the air out through your mouth. Good, left arm up again. Reach up, 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 up. Good, and close. Well done. So I need to flip back round. You stay where you are on the same side. So you've still got your left leg on top. And this time, I want you to straighten both legs now. Okay, so you can either stay laying fully down or head back on your hand, whichever you prefer. I think for this one, I'm going to stay laying down. So left hand on the floor. So we're incorporating the inner thigh again, but now we're going to use the outer thigh and the glutes as well. So hand on the floor, nice and relaxed, abs tight. I'm going to lift the top leg first. Don't be too ambitious because you've got to get that bottom leg to touch. Down and down. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Up, up, down, down. So outer thigh, inner thigh, relax, relax. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Keep those abs in nice and tight. Don't forget about them. That's what's helping you balance. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Leave the top leg up. Okay, so you've left the top leg up. The bottom leg is relaxed down. You're going to pulse the top leg now. Exactly the same what we did with the underneath leg earlier with the inner thigh. We're now doing with the top leg. Okay, and you should, because your legs are straight, might feel that you're slightly wobbling. Okay, so you've got to really use those core muscles to keep held and keep you nice and strong to help you balance. Keep pulsing. Good. 5, 4, 3. Get ready to do your circles. 2, 1. Forward circles. Round you go. Good. Remember, about 6 in each direction, twice through, so 4 lots. So then backwards now, and then forwards. Good. Abs held tightly, and backwards. Good. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good, well done. Shake it out. Come onto your back, and let's just stretch out that working leg. So that was my left leg, so whichever leg you've just used, place the ankle onto the knee. Take the back of the thigh, pull it off the floor towards you. So you should be getting a nice stretch in, work the muscle group that you've just worked, so in your outer thigh and glutes. So hold there, well done. Good job, hold and breathe. Well done. So pulling that leg in, getting that stretch, allowing that muscle to recover. Good, and relax the legs, well done. Good job. Okay, so we're gonna go on to our other side now. So if we can sit up and go on to our other side. So going back to our inner thigh now, okay? So coming down to your mat, again, either all the way down or relaxed fully. That didn't make sense, did it? Either all the way down, relaxed fully, or head on your hand, completely up to you. Abs tight. Remember, we're gonna drop the top leg over the top and extend the underneath leg, okay? I'm gonna move my mat up slightly so you can see my legs. There we go. Okay, that's better. So top leg over the top, underneath leg straight. So we're going to lift that bottom leg and gently pulse for inner thigh workout. Abs tight. Remember this hand, don't rely on it for the balance. Use those core muscles and breathe. Well done, abs nice and tight. Good, keep going, keep pulsing. Good, lovely. Remember, take the hand off if you can. Allow those core muscles to keep you balanced. And circles, round we go, forwards, forwards. Good. And backwards. Good. And forwards again. Well done, breathe, keep strong. And backwards. And release, well done. Good, I'm going to turn away so you can see my positioning when I finish the exercise. So you stay on that side that you were just on, stay on that side. I'll show you before I turn. Stay on the side, palms together, okay, out in front of you, head relaxed down, both knees bent in, okay? So you're now using your top arm, which is your right arm that is going to work, okay? So if you guys stay on that side, you're going to use your top arm, your right arm, okay? So stretching the arms out in front, and then we use the top arm, the right arm to come up. Open, open, so drawing a half circle, head turns, so my legs are to the left, my arms are open out wide, shoulders in line with hands, both arms, chest to the ceiling, head turn to the right. And breathe there, well done. So lower back stretch and opening up the chest. So use the right arm again, lift it up and stretch, reach, 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 reach. Extend. And then palms together, and then go again, right arm up, extend, abs tight, open the door, good, and palms wide, and hands in line with your shoulders, pull in those abdominal muscles, keep them engaged. We want to create that muscle memory so that every time we're doing an exercise, your abs engage, so you're nice and ready to go. If your abs are engaged, you're going to look after your lower back as well, which means hopefully no tension or any pain in your lower back. So we really want to get that muscle memory so the abs are engaged all the time. Arm up again, reach, extend, lift, abs tight, and close. Good, well done. So come back onto the side you were just on. I'm flipping around all over the place here. All right. So I'm back here, so you've got your right leg on top again, okay? Straighten both your legs now. So toes, as I said, facing forwards. I'm going to relax down for this one. I don't know why, I just find it more comfortable. Hands out in front of you, right hand, abs engaged. We're going top leg, bottom leg, down and down. Top leg, bottom leg, down and down. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Abs held tightly. Down. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Good. Last 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Up. Remember to leave the top leg up and pulse. Good. Keep going. Keep pulsing. Breathe. Well done. 3, 2, forward circles, here we go, forwards and forward. Make sure those toes are facing forwards, they're not pointing up to the ceiling. Toes forward, so rotate and back. So make sure that leg, the toes are forwards, okay, and not up. Change direction forwards again. Good, abs tight. And backwards, last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, well done. Come onto your back and let's stretch out that leg again. So we are going other ankle now, right ankle to left knee if you used your right leg, whichever leg you just had on top. Ankle onto the knee and pull it off the floor towards you to stretch. Well done, hold there. Good, stay, breathe. Lovely, well done. Coming to a seated position and flipping onto all fours now. So, nice straight line, okay, abs tight. So we're going from the tip of our head to the base of our spine, nice and straight, okay. You're going to take a nice deep breath in. I do this in all my Pilates classes to get a nice stretch for the back. So you can take a nice deep breath in, big breath out, curl, tilt, and drop the head. Looking down through the legs, pulling up to the ceiling, feeling that stretch running across the top of your shoulders, stretching out. And breathe. Really tuck the chin down and then breathe in and out and go the other way. So head is lifted now, almost creating a nice arch in the lower back, and you might get a nice stretch in the abdominals here as well. Just trying to improve on the mobility of and the flexibility of our spine here. So it's really crucial that you hold these positions correctly and in the biggest position that you can. So big breath in and out, round again. This time come up onto your fingertips, drop the chin down to your chest, pull your belly button as hard as you can through to your spine, dropping your chin right down, and breathe in and out, hands back flat, and lifting the head. Good, well done, stay there. Good, well done, then go back to neutral spine, so want to go somewhere in the middle. From there, and then from here, sit back onto your heels and reach your arms out in front of you. Allow your head to relax into your prayer stretch. So sink down, bottom to heels, and walk those hands forward to get a nice side stretch down the body. Good, well done. Coming forwards, and then we're going to come back onto our back. Okay, so well done. So we've had a nice stretch for our back. We're coming back down to our back now. Oh, and lay there. Well done. Breathe. Just take a moment. Breathe, stretch, recover. Bring those legs back into your chest. Just hug them tightly, pulling them in. Take a very small, gentle rock from side to side. Good, and then I want you to open your arms out wide to the side, okay? Both arms out wide to the side, okay? So again, hands in line with your shoulders, and you're going to return to that tabletop position now, okay? So earlier we did our knee drop exercise. We're now going to make it a little bit harder, okay? So as we drop the knees over to the side, we're going to keep our knees together, and we're just going to extend our top leg. So take a nice extension from the top leg, okay? Bring it back together and back to the center. Then we go the other way, so knee drop over to the side, extend the top leg, that's it, good, breathe, and knees together and back to the center, okay? Abs tight, here we go, over to the right, over you go, breathe, and then extend the top leg. Try to not let this leg, this underneath leg, drop. Try and keep it in that right angle position. Back together and center, that's it, well done. Over to the other side, ready, and top leg extends. Watch this heel doesn't drop, okay, keep it in line. And together and center, good. Drop your heels, bring your arms in, and just rock side to side with your feet on the floor. Good. Replace the arms back down at this side, a slight diagonal away from your body with your palms up. Feet, walk them slightly further forward than you perhaps usually would have them. This is to engage the backs of your legs. Abs tight, tilt, squeeze and lift up into a bridge position. Nice and high. Now immediately the chin wants to come down to your chest. You've got to take it away, okay? Keep your head in line with your spine. Breathe. Should get like a nice feeling in the lower back now. Really stretch up to the ceiling. Now I want you to come up onto your toes. So up onto your toes, squeezing your bottom. Just trying to get that little bit more height with the hips. Good. Heels down. Good. And again up onto your toes. Squeeze. Push those hips up even further if they'll go. Good. Well done. Heels down. As you put the heels down, make sure your hips don't drop, okay? We want to maintain the same height throughout, ideally. So back up onto your toes. If you feel you can go higher, push up. Don't assume you're at your maximum height. Really do try to push up higher. Breathe. Heels down. Good. Abs stay tight. Don't let them go. And last one, toes. Squeeze your bottom. Hopefully feeling the backs of your thighs now. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Heels down. Now slowly roll down through your spine. So I want you to don't collapse in one go. Imagine you're climbing down your vertebrae one at a time and you're going down, down, down. That will improve as the flexibility and the mobility of your spine improves as well. Some people find that movement really difficult, but the more we do this and the more stretches that we give to our back and our lower back and our back and our spine, the more increased flexibility we then get to allow ourselves to come down one vertebrae at a time rather than bang in one big go, okay? It's all nice and slowly down, gradually. Okay, lovely. Hug those knees back in and just make the rock a little bit bigger now. We haven't done any abs today, so we will do them tomorrow. We'll focus more on those abdominals tomorrow. Good, well done. And then stretch out, lovely, nice full body stretch, lengthening the legs. Good. I think tomorrow we will do abs and back strengthening exercises. So they complement each other quite nicely, opposite groups, abs and back. So we will do ab and back strengthening exercises tomorrow. Good, well done. From here, bend your knees in and sitting up nice and tall. Good, we're going to return onto our fronts now, back into our prayer stretch, but this time we're going to bring our hands behind us, okay, so allow your head to relax down, drop your hands behind you with your palms up, sink down into your heels. Good, breathe. And then bring your arms back out in front of you, okay, and what I want you to do is come up a little bit and then part your knees. Okay, so you've parted your knees and then you're going to bring your body back down and this will stretch out your inner thighs. If you don't feel it, part your legs a little bit more and then you should feel it as you sink down into your hips and into your heels. So real good stretch here for the inner thighs. Walk the hands a little bit further forward to encourage that stretch down the side of your body as well. And then from here, use your hands to push yourself back up. Good. And then I'm going to do this stretch side on so you can see my positioning. I'm going to sit up with our legs out in front of us. And I'm going to cross one leg over, okay, so over my other leg. And then I'm going to use my body and turn towards my outer thigh, okay. So I'm up nice and tall. And I'm just feeling that stretch right there. Okay, that's a good one. So stretch, stretch, stretch. And try and get a nice straight spine as well here. Good, if you change legs, I'll flip round so you can see. So crossing the leg over, arm across, sit up tall, use this hand here to prop yourself up. Good, nice and tall, abs tight. And breathe, well done. Good, lovely. Well done, good job. Okay. And then coming up, you can sit cross-legged or just onto your knees, whichever you prefer. Back of the hand to the palm of the hand, pull forwards. Now drop your chin down to your chest now. Okay, so you're getting a nice stretch again across the top of your back, across your shoulders. So you can see how I've really rounded my body and I'm pulling in here as tight as I can. And I should get a stretch just across here at the top. Good. And then I want you to place your hands in the small of your back this time. So imagine you're trying to get your elbows to meet behind you, which you won't be able to do unless you're extremely flexible. But if you have that visualization, that just helps with the stretch. So nice long back, okay? And then squeeze the shoulder blades together, try and get those elbows to touch, chin on a slight diagonal, and we're just opening up the chest here. So pushing that chest out, stretching across, breathe. Good. And then if your legs are crossed, if you go into a cross-leg position, just hunch forwards, okay? Just relax forwards and just allow your whole spine to curve. Breathe, take a few deep breaths in. Good. And then slowly come up, finishing up nice and tall. And then relax. Good. Well done. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your stretch and your leg and upper body workout. And as I said, tomorrow we'll do some abs and some lower back strengthening. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.